Welcome back to Corner Pocket. I'm Tristan.
It's D.
We're about to get into the top 25, but first things first, just like to go ahead and give that's the embarrassing award to A&M for getting shredded by Alabama. I think Lane Kiffin got what Nick Saban was talking about and literally opened up the playbook on A&M. It was unfortunate that he did, but he proved his point.
It's amazing A&M defensive coordinator still have his job. It's been an ongoing thing since Sumlin been there, all offense and no defense. And I know they have the talent. It's just, I don't know what's up with the coaching and the scheme. So, Texas A&M, get it together if y'all want to continue to run this state.
Absolutely. Oh, and before we get into the first game, I forgot to do this last week. I got to do it this week. I would like to shout out the U for beating Duke, which Duke beat Georgia Tech. I know. They're not in the top 25, but they are my boys, so I had to do it. Don't make that face.
So they get a special
yeah,
shot
they my team.
For beating Duke?
Yeah. They my team. Hey, they had Georgia Tech.
They biased that I was speaking of last week continues.
It's not biased.
It continues.
I shout my team out if I want to.
Wow.
All right, first game, Connecticut and East
top
Carolina.
25, you wouldn't have to just give them a shout out. We'll be picking.
You're right, but we working on it. Don't worry about that.
Y'all been working on it for a while.
You're right. When we get a new coach and a new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator,
new players.
You're right. Well, Duke Johnson looks good. Our quarterback, he's a freshman. He working on it.
We giving them too much publicity right now.
Well, you interrupted me. I was ready for Connecticut and East Carolina.
I mean, it's nothing to talk about.
East Carolina.
East Carolina, people. It's the juice. Next game we have Oregon versus California. Think for some God-saking reason, Oregon is going to work their way back into the 14 playoff, which they will lose in the semifinals because they're just not a good team to me.
I'm taking Oregon as well. They look good. I think they're still a little soft.
They're very soft. They are for this.
All right, next game, Texas at Kansas State. Kansas State coming off a big win against OU. Sorry, Boomer Sooner. You said it yourself, your team wasn't looking great last week.
It wasn't. They really look like they done gave up on the season after TCU beat them. Not impressed at all. Honeycutt, he's usually money. I don't know what happened. Same stupid play call inside. Who runs a reverse wide receiver pass inside the 10-yard line? That was pretty stupid. Even more stupid that he threw the ball in the triple coverage. But that's neither here nor there. K-State played a good game. They will win this game also. Go K-State.
I'm taking Kansas State as well. All right. Rutgers and Nebraska. This is simple for me.
I don't know one player on Rutgers team.
I don't either.
Go Big Red.
I'm taking Nebraska and Abdullah.
Next game we have UCLA versus Colorado, who I didn't even know still had a football program.
Taking the
Brett
Bruins.
Hundley and the Bruins.
All right, Mississippi State at Kentucky.
Pretty simple. I'm
taking Mississippi State.
Pretty impressed with Mississippi State.
Yeah, they've been looking good.
Next we have Michigan State. What's this, the little jug game or something?
I don't know.
Craziness like that.
If Michigan State goes out and blow it, they deserve to lose.
Brady Hoke, your job is over after this year. You're getting fired.
Let's go Michigan State. All right, next game, Texas Tech and TCU. Taking TCU.
I honestly think TCU is the best team in the Big 12.
They look good.
Hands down. I really believe
they look good.
Next game we have West Virginia versus Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State was exposed last week big time by TCU, and West Virginia pulled off, they say, an upset of Baylor.
I don't think it was an upset. Like I said last week. I said the same thing. Baylor's overrated.
Yeah, so, I think Kevin White is too much for any Oklahoma State cornerbacks to handle. I'm going to go West Virginia, even though they're on the road.
Oklahoma State definitely did not look the same as they did in week 1 against Florida State. I don't know if they're tired. I don't know what's going on, but
I think that speaks alludes to the fact that Florida State is overrated.
Just a wee bit. Their defenses. Their defense is a little suspect if you
They
ask
should have
me.
lost Saturday.
I'm taking West Virginia as well.
Alright, next game we have Florida Atlantic versus Marshall.
I don't know a lot about them, so I'm going to stick with Marshall. Okay, Arizona at Washington State. Hopefully Arizona has its focus back after their loss against USC.
Yeah.
They had a big win against Oregon, so I don't know if they were on a hangover high or whatever, but I think Rich Rod will have them back, ready to go.
I think so too. Washington State just not very good. Although I love Mike Leach, but I think Arizona win this game.
Taking Arizona.
Next we have Syracuse versus Clemson. Look forward to basketball season.
Okay, so for our game of the week this week, we decided to go with Ole Miss versus LSU, which we have on the back wall here. That being said, I have not been that impressed with LSU, although they found their way back to the top 10 due to other teams losing. I'm still
25.
not sure. Well, yeah, top 25. Yeah. I'm still not sure which quarterback they're using, what offense they're running.
It won't make a difference.
You're right, but I'm just saying, I'm unsure. I don't know what they're doing down there.
Who ain't put a quarterback? They gonna lose.
I'm taking Ole Miss.
Next game, we have Alabama versus Tennessee. In Tennessee, kind of feel bad. I don't know if Lane Kiffin should feel safe walking into that stadium or being in the state, period. Yeah. I don't think he should feel safe at all, but I think Alabama going to run away with this game. They probably done found their identity. And
I think Lane Kiffin has got a hold of that playbook now.
So, I expect big things. Shout out to Demarie Mixon.
All right, let's go. Alabama. So, next game. South Carolina and Auburn.
Ain't it amazing South Carolina was ranked in the top 10 preseason?
And they found their way out of it?
Right out.
I mean, they did beat Georgia.
That's
however, you're right. I'm just saying, however, they were blown out by Texas A&M.
Thoroughly.
And then they lost to Missouri, who lost to Indiana.
Yeah.
Go with Auburn, too.
Next we have Ohio State versus Penn State. Too much speed on Ohio State sideline. I have to go with the Buckeyes.
So am I. USC at Utah. Utah proved themselves to me. Yeah, they proved themselves to me. That's all I would say. And USC is unpredictable.
Very.
They don't always show up.
Last time I picked them, they lost. So, I'm going to go with the Utes to beat USC.
I look at this as being a good game, but I'm going to go with Utah as well. All right, last but not least, Arizona State at Washington. I'm just going to take Arizona State.
Yeah, Sun Devils.
All right. Stay tuned for our NFL picks.